full, deep, complete breaths, please. Releasing out fully and completely, allowing yourself to really become present in the practice today. And then one more final deep breath, please. Drawing within. With your next in-breath, please bring your palms to your heart. And if you choose, let's set an intention to use this practice to build a deep-seated sense of peace. Your choice. Firmly rooting into a deep sense of peace and being the beacon or the lighthouse or the catalyst of being a beam of light. A beam of always you are the light, but a solid foundation of peace. So palms to the heart. Let's all exhale together, please. On an in-breath, arms out to the side. Palms together and just a beautiful exhale. A nice deep Om washes over. On an in-breath, take the prayer hands back up to the sky. Separate the palms, please, shoulder width apart. Plant the sitting bones or the sits bones or the shin bones and take it over to the right. Really squeeze an imaginary block and press into that left glute. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Feel the length of the left side wall. Today we're going to really work on the side walls of the body. On an in-breath, come back up. And on the exhale, let's take it over to the left. Keep that right sitting bone down and begin to feel a stretch on the right side. Squeeze the shoulder blades down, engage the core, squeeze the block. And on the in-breath, bring it all the way back up. On an exhale, both hands come down to the side. On an in-breath, let's take it up and over to the right. Bring it back upright and take it over the opposite direction. So you're not going to come this far over if you're on your shin bones. Lift up onto your fingertips. One more time, each side after we complete this half. Good, you can look at the floor, you can look up at the sky. Find a nice deep stretch through the side walls. Good, allow yourself to come all the way back up. And on an exhale, let's open up into cactus arms. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, let's bring left arm under right. Good, allow yourself to draw a beautiful oval. Doesn't matter which way, we're going to go both ways, and then take it the other way. Just loosening everything up through the front ribs, the back ribs. And then bring it to stillness, please, and just draw the elbows into the sternum and let the hands drop. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, chin to chest. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath, really stretching through the upper back. On an in-breath, raise the crown of the head, bring the arms back out on an in-breath. And on an exhale, let's switch. Nice. Again, a nice oval. Feel the opening as we work into the back shoulders, front shoulders, the shoulder socket itself. Let's turn and go the opposite direction, please. Good. One more. Nice. Bring it to stillness and just bring the elbows on an exhale down into the sternum. And then chin to chest. Open up the back of the cervical spine. Allow the shoulders to come forward somewhat. Engage the core so that you can hold the foundation. And then on an in-breath, very gently rise up. From there, go ahead and allow yourself to open back up into cactus arms. And we're just going to sweep on an exhale and bring the inner arms together. Allow yourself on an exhale to bring chin to chest. Squeeze the inner arms together. Bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. On your next in-breath, lift the elbows up as high as you can. Squeeze the core, shoulder blades down. Press the elbows together and open the wrists. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Remember, chin is to chest. Draw in, navel to spine. One more. Nice. We're going to glide the wrists back together. Lift the head, bring the arms back. Squeeze, hold here. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, let's open the palms out to the side. And then on the in breath, bring them back to neutral. One more time, just hold here, squeeze. Take a full in breath, pull the shoulder blades down, engage the navel to the spine. Take a full in breath, and as you exhale, left ear, left shoulder, please. Really squeeze, feel those upper arms fire up. On an in breath, crown of the head to the sky, and on an exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Full in breath, full out breath. On an in breath, gently bring the head back upright. And let's just allow ourselves to release the arms down. Please, if you're on your shin bones, come on. For those of you who are cross-legged, bring the other leg in front. Last stretch here. Let's lift up nice and tall. And on an exhale, we're just going to stretch to the right. Bring that front right knee. We're going to draw the the right hand back in the right shoulder blade. Really reach through the left fingertips so that and lower the head somewhat so the eyes will look into the earth. On an in breath, we're just going to lift that left arm. We're going to let the eyes follow as we sweep all the way back. And on the exhale, down. Really find a nice good stretch through that left rib wall. On the in breath, draw it up. Maybe sweep it back a little bit further. And on the exhale, back down. One more time, find a deep stretch through that left rib wall, all the way back up on the in breath. Sweep it all the way back. And on the exhale, bring it down. We're going to sweep all the way over to the left, please. Reaching to the right fingertips, bring the left palm back. Really reach. I'm pressing deeply into that right sitting bone so that I can feel the stretch all through the half of that right back rib wall. Reaching, plug in the left shoulder blade, and on your next in breath, rise up. Eyes follow the hand if that's comfortable. Bring it back as far as feels safe, and on an exhale, bring it all the way back down. Adjust the head, please, so that you're getting some nice movement. This is our last one. Bring it all the way back and forward, and then rise it all the way back up. Good. From there, bring it all the way back down, and we're going to take it to the center. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Get as long as you can, and as you use your exhale, allow your fingertips to walk forward as you really press into the sitting bones to get a deep stretch. Feel the back ribs really widen and open. Now begin to walk the right hand out a little bit further to the right, and then the left hand so that you're broadening through the upper ribs. Let the crown of the head reach forward and walk those fingertips forward as you take a full in breath and a full out breath. Really find the stretch. Move the shoulder blades towards the outer edge of the rib cage. And then very gently on an exhale, walk all the way back upright. Lengthen out the legs and give them a nice shake, please. And we're going to transition right into tabletop. Start to move a little bit quicker here. Find a nice cat-cow. So in and out. Nice flexion and extension. We want to really open up all parts of the body before we start our practice. Good. Two more. Nice. If you want to lift up on the fingertips and add a rock to it. Really opening up the rib cage, front and back. Last one. Coming all the way forward. Come down onto the palms. You can also use your fists. We're going to take and tuck the toes under. Now we're just going to barely lift the kneecaps. And we're going to stretch feet and hands away from each other. So you're going to stretch the mat. Now squeeze. You're going to feel the ribs, the core activate, and then stretch. So hands and feet away. Now squeeze them towards each other. Good. And then from there, do a little bit of a circle to work into those toes. And take it the other way. Good. And you can have your knees on the earth. On an exhale, down dog. We have one more stretch here. So listen carefully. We've done this in class before. Take your nice runner stretch, working through the feet. Remember, you can always lift one foot and do the standing foot to get a deeper stretch. And then gently switching. Crown of the head towards the floor, arm between the ears. And then find your down dog. We're going to take the right leg up to the sky, please. Find the exquisite length of that leg. Press into the heel, flex the foot. Toes towards the shin bone, and then roll that hip open, and roll that right ankle, and then roll it the other way. Good, we're going to square the hip, keep the knee bent, and we're just going to bring it right underneath the right rib cage, and we're going to quickly bring it all the way out to the right side. Come onto the outer edge of the right foot, and just slide right down onto your hip. Your toes can be tucked or not tucked. Lift up nice and tall, feel this nice opening, and then we're just going to roll onto the sitting bones. So you should have your legs very wide right now. And we're going to take the right foot, keeping the left leg wide, and we're going to bring the right foot inside the left leg. Then we're going to take the left hand to the right knee. We're going to lift the spine nice and tall. We're going to activate that leg, flex into the foot, toes straight up. And we're going to draw the right arm up and over. And you're just going to find a nice opening. Breathe into it. Really stretch into that right rib wall. Opening up. We're going to really warm this open. Just make little pulses. Dance with it a little bit. Feel the opening. Eyes can be to the earth. You can bring your hand to the back of your head and you can lift it, go up really nice and tall. And tuck the left shoulder down. Nice. From there, gently release it. And we're just going to roll forward and bring our right hand towards our left leg. And then we're going to sweep that arm, release the leg, and sweep it up. So we're really opening front ribs and back ribs. 2 more times. Deep stretch. Bend into your elbow when you're holding that left leg with your right hand. Bend into your elbow and bring your elbow away from your heart so you're really stretching into the ribs. And then lift. Good. And exhale, bring it down. Nice. One more time, lift it up. Ooh, this is such a yummy stretch. And then exhale, bring it down, opening up that rib wall. Good, and then very gently allow yourself to rise all the way up. And on the exhale, we're going to reach across with the right hand wherever we can. Bend into that right elbow and fold our sternum towards that left knee. Take a full in-breath. Break the torso, exhale, lower. One more time, lift. Nice deep Ujjayi breaths here. Let's hold. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. On an in-breath, rise all the way up. We're going to draw the hands back up to the front of the mat. So you're going to extend that right leg back straight out from the hip. You're going to, if it feels, you're going to tuck the left toes under. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up nice and tall. Engage the core, pull the shoulder blades down, and come right back into three-legged plank. Nice. From there, step back. Exhale, down dog. Inhale down onto the knees or roll over the toes, up dog. And you can do that from child and coming forward, or one more down dog, rolling forward. Good. Take it all the way back into down dog. Nice. Find your foundation. Do a nice yes with your head, please. And dip right into that foundational piece. Feel it rock solid, building, increasing, intensifying. Extend the left leg up to the sky. Flex deeply into the foot. And then bend. Nice. Roll the ankle. And take it the other way. I'm so hoping this cueing is making it easy. Square hips. We're going to bring that left thigh right underneath the left rib cage. You can see I'm lifted up onto my toes. And then I'm just going to step left foot straight out. And I'm just going to melt my hip down. Ooh, and then I'm just going to roll wide-legged and take it all the way across. This time we're going to bring left foot into right inner leg. And we're going to take left hand to right knee. And then we're just going to tip and roll open. Take a full in breath. Full out breath. I'm making some modifications with how I'm holding mine. Good. Breathe into the opening. Really open up. Nice deep breaths. Full deep in breath. Breathing and opening. Nice. And then we're just going to roll forward and grab. And then roll back open. And again, roll. So we're opening up that opposite rib cage. Ooh. And roll. One more time, open it up. And roll it forward. Then we're just going to fold over, take that left hand across the body. I did the wrong hand, guys. I hope you followed the first one. Reach across, we're now extended over that leg. And just bow forward. On an in-breath, rise. On an exhale, fold over. One more time, rise up. And then hold forward, full in breath, full out breath. On an in breath, let's rise all the way back up. And we're just going to roll back to the top of the mat. Tuck the right toes under. Extend that left leg out. Bring it underneath the rib cage. And step back down dog. Nice runner stretch. And then walk. Feet to hands, hands to feet. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Right palm to the sky. Left hand grabs the wrist. Take it over to the side. On an in breath, look up. On the exhale, look to the floor. Gently release. Draw it all the way up and take it over to the other side. On the in breath, look up, please. And on the exhale, look at the floor. Gently draw, release, draw it all the way up, and exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, hands to shin bones, flat back. Soften the knees, please, and bring the arms out to the side. Really engage the core muscles. Some of you will stay here, no tension into the lower back. If it feels safe, bring the arms forward. Take a full in breath and full out breath. One more full deep breath. Really engage, hugging with soft kneecaps. And on an exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up. Here we go. Exhale down to the midline, all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back. Pivot onto the heel. Inhale, warrior one. On an exhale, bring it back down. Come onto the back toes. And allow yourself, please, to spin the left arm to the sky. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, bend into your left elbow, tuck it into your right waistline, and really twist open nice and deep. You can also place your hand on your low back and help you rotate. One more full deep breath. On an in-breath, take that left arm up to the sky, and then just roll it forward. Good, and then exhale, bring it down, step back plank. You can always do your vinyasa how you would like. You can come down onto your knees, chin chest, chaturanga. Press up into your version of cobra. Nice. You can go from cobra straight back, or you can come down out of your cobra and then take it back, or you can skip this every time. Pressing into your version of down dog. Nice runner stretch. Good. Take a full in-breath. Lift up onto the right fingertips and take right foot forward. Pivot onto the back heel. Inhale, warrior one. Remember, you can always bring your palms to your thighs. Lift up. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, open the elbows, puff the heart. Really engage into that back leg. One more full deep breath here. Imagine that you're pressing the hands into a wall. Squeeze the feet towards each other. Very active pose. And then on an in-breath, reach up. Keep that right hip straight back and slowly mount. All the way down. Good. Come into low lunge. Plant the left hand and on an in-breath, right onto the sky. Good. Breathe. Hug the feet towards each other. On an exhale, sweep and place palm onto the low back or tuck it into your waistline. Lift up nice and tall. Good. Breathe. One more full deep breath. Draw the arm all the way up to the sky and then bring it forward and down. Step back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. And on the exhale, swan dive down, nice and slow. Feel that nice flat back, take it all the way down. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Please step right foot back, pivot onto the heel, rainbow up, warrior two. Beautiful, breathe. Soften into it, take a few breaths. Level out your arms, pull the shoulder blades down, lengthen your stance. Press into the outer edge of the extended leg. Squeeze the tush. Take a full in-breath and on the exhale, lift that left palm to the sky. Bring your right arm behind into evolved warrior two. 3 breaths. Really feel a deep stretch now through this left rib wall all the way up to the fingertips. Nice full deep breaths. Breathe. One more nice full complete. And then on an in-breath, come forward to warrior two. Adjust out the shoulders and lift up onto the front left toes, lift the heel. Good, take a full in-breath and as you exhale, elbow to thigh, arm to the sky. 3 breaths. Full in-breath. Elbow can be light. If you want a little bit more, bring that bottom arm down and out. Last breath here. Good. Return elbow to thigh, heel down, and on an in-breath, rise to warrior two. On the exhale, straighten the front leg. Back hand, back thigh, spin that left palm again, rotating and come into evolved triangle. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Full in-breath, full out-breath. One more full deep breath here. Feel that beautiful, beautiful opening to the side wall. And then bringing front arm forward on an in-breath. And moving with a soft knee into your version of triangle. We're gonna build upon this series. Breathe. So you can be here. Use this bottom hand attraction. Feel that front right hip open. Use your exhale to come down if you choose. Only if you keep right hip and right shoulder open. One more full deep breath, really engage. Pull both shoulder blades down. Nice. Soften into the front knee. Rise back up. Exhale, warrior two. Cartwheel all the way forward. Step back, plank. Down onto right forearm and left forearm. Draw elbows and toes towards each other as you hug the front ribs together. The upper back slightly rounded to protect the low back. Lift the thigh bone, squeeze an imaginary block, and breathe. Full, nice deep breaths. 5 more. Full in breath. Full out breath. Full in breath. Full out breath. Just hugging. You can rock a little bit forward and back if you choose. 2 more breaths. Breathing fully and completely. Nice engagement. And knees come down. Untuck the toes, thighs down. Press the elbows back, Sphinx Cobra. Activate the glutes. Engage the legs, lift the kneecaps. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Take a full in breath and on the exhale, press and rise on top of the feet if that's okay into your dolphin plank. On the in breath, release. Take a full exhale. On the in breath, rise, engage. Press into the tops of the feet, stretch the feet, and exhale down. 3 more. Don't forget to look forward as you come into your Sphinx Cobra. And release. Feel that beautiful opening into the back ribs as you hold the dolphin plank. Press your shoulder blades out towards the outer edges. And last one. On an exhale, very gently come all the way down. Bring the palms beside the rib cage. And then please just sweep the press up into Cobra and take it all the way back into Child's Pose. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Tucking the toes under into down dog. Find your foundation. Bring the head between the ears. Press the sitting bone up to the sky. If you want, right leg can come to the sky, or just lift up onto the right fingertips, step through. Pivot onto the back heel. Rainbow up, warrior two. Good, breathe. Take your time. The wider your stance, the more you're working into that. Take a full in breath, and full out breath, just settling in. Looking over front fingertips. Hug the feet towards each other. Press into the outer edge of that right foot. And on an exhale, take it back. Ooh, feel yourself open. I'm binding my arm a little bit so I can get deeper into that right rib wall. Good. And then on an in breath, come forward. Lengthen out. And on an exhale, elbow to thigh. Top arm up and over. Really pull that right hip back. If you want a little bit more, always bring that bottom arm forward. Breathe into it. This is always an option, but you must have core engaged. Breathing fully and completely. Can you settle into peace here? One more full. Oh, I forgot to lift up the heel. So lifting up the heel, 2 more breaths. Breathe. Nice. Heel comes down. Please bring that arm down to settle unless you feel really strong and sweep up. Straighten through the front leg and open up into revolved triangle. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Good. One more full deep breath. Really open up. Feel the front right toes all the way through the right fingertips. Soft kneecap on that right leg. Arms come forward on an in breath. And on the exhale, transition into your version of triangle. You just want this brilliant opening, this wide opening from shoulder to shoulder, palm to palm. You can begin to bring it down, lifting to that left hip. If it feels safe, you can always bring arms forward and turn on the heat. That's going to really open up into this rib wall if you choose to do so. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Full in breath, wherever you choose to take it is absolutely perfect. Soften into that front knee. Rise back up. And exhale, cartwheel all the way forward. Nice. Find your low lunge. Step back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Coming into our balance. Allow yourself to rise the right leg up to the sky. Keep right hand onto the floor so that you feel steady and balanced. Use the left hand to hold the left calf and roll your forehead down. Standing splits. Breathe. Some of you may want to come into a different balance. Bring your right leg into more of a warrior three and bring both hands to the left ankle. And balance. One more full deep breath. Just be with whatever arises. And then lifted leg to standing leg, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Take it over to the left, back to neutral, walk both hands over to the right, release the back. Come all the way back to center, and we're just going to lift the left leg. Right hand, right calf, and bow forward. Really opening up, nice balance, and you can stay right here. Breathe into it. If you choose to do the balance, bring that left leg out more like warrior three. Strong short foot, as they call it, pressing into the big toe mound, the little toe mound. Lift the instep, press into the heels. Really engage. One more breath. Notice one side is more balanced than the other. Fingertips to the earth. Nice. And we're going to just take and bend. Bring lifted leg to standing leg, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring it all the way up, palms to touch. And exhale, down to the heart. Take a full in breath. And a full out breath. Release the palms down and find your full mountain. So engaging into the feet, the Fian steps. Feel the strength of those feet and just let it grow right up the legs, ankles, shin bones, calves, lift the kneecaps. Engage all the way up. Feel that nice alignment. All the way up to the crown of the head, shoulder blades down, core in. Take a full in breath, and as we exhale, hands to the hips. We're going to just take and step the right foot back, not quite so far. Square the hips forward. Grab opposite elbows. Stack palms. Maybe prayer hands. Square shoulders and hips. Soft knee in the left leg. And fold forward. Reach to the crown of the head. Good, breathe. One more breath here. Really engage, pull that left hip back. And then float forward if that's appropriate. Watch your balance. Very gently release the hands down. You may use a block. You can bring your right hand towards the left foot. Pull that left hip back. Feel that the hook. Just pulling that back. You can bring your palm onto your low back and just begin to roll open into your revolved triangle. You want to keep a nice long spine as you rotate through the torso. Bring that top shoulder all the way up. You can stay right here. This is perfect. Or you can bring that arm up. You can begin to turn your head towards the sky and breathe. 2 breaths. Full in breath, really slow through the legs. Full out breath. One more full deep breath. Finding that nice expression, space through that left hip to the left floating rib. And exhale, fold forward. Nice. We're just going to walk to the center. Ooh. And all the way over to the other side. Set your foundation. And then just walk your hands right up your legs, not onto the knees, and lift all the way up. Heel toe into position. Stack the palms. Grab the elbows. Or prayer hands, slide up the spine. Take a full in breath. Soft, right knee. And slowly hinge. Keep the hips and shoulders square. Slowly begin to descend forward. Holding midway, engage the core. Reach to the crown of the head. Feel that exquisite back just fire up. Draw the navel to the spine. One more full deep breath. And then slowly release down. Watch your balance. Close your eyes. You want to really test your balance. And then release the hands down. If you want, you can take one hand at a time and bring your fingertips towards the back of the mat. Fold forward, pull that right hip back, soften into the knee and take a full in breath. And full out. Slowly reverse the hands back around. Bring left hand this time, right foot on top or up to the other side. Pull the right hip back and slowly begin to open up into your revolved triangle. Good. Take deep breaths. Full in breath. Full out breath. Full in breath. Full out breath. Really hug the legs. One more full deep breath. Engage the core muscles, the pelvic floor. Bring out the organs. And then on an exhale, gently fold all the way forward. From there, again, walk to the center. I'm going to just do a quick jump switch, so I'm turned the correct way. That was a step. Walk to the center. Nice. Widen the feet somewhat. Bend deeply into the knees. Walk the hands back. Flatten the back. Sit down. Find a nice opening into the attachments here. And then right elbow, right thigh, left elbow, left thigh. Open. Good. My upper torso is tilted forward. I'm bringing my palms to each of the thighs. I'm going to keep the knees bent. I'm going to lift upright. I'm going to roll the left toes open, right toes open, and come into goddess pose. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Just sink down. Really open up. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Good. Right arm under left, eagle arms. Take both elbows over to the right. Engage the core and sit further down. Good. Lift up onto the right toes. And gently bring it down and then onto the left toes. Lift that left heel. Elbows to the right. Gently bring it down. And sweep open, straighten the legs. Say thank you. Backs of the hands together. Squeeze and reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, mount back into goddess pose. You don't want to be leaning forward, and you don't want to over arc the back. Find what feels good for you. With my knees, I find that flexing into all 10 toes helps me tremendously. Left under right. Both elbows over to the left. Good. If it's safe, lift up the right heel, then switch to the left or right both. Your choice. Breathe. I know this is a lot, really building strength in those inner thighs. And then heels down, elbows to the center, sweep and open. Heel toe out a little bit wider. We're going to take one more side wall stretch. This one feels really nice. So soften into your knees, and we're going to take right hand to left leg. I'm going to bring my left hand to my low back. I have my torso lifted up and away. I'm going to bend. Bring my torso down. I'm going to bend into my right elbow deeply. And I'm going to turn and try to bring my nose right into that thigh. Then I'm going to bring my left hand down on my right wrist. And I'm going to try to spin and open underneath. Bring my rib cage up and open underneath that left arm, stretching into the lower back ribs. One more breath. You can even take your left hand forward onto your fingertips. Bend into that right elbow and just spin deeply and open up. One more breath. And then very, very gently, both hands to that left ankle, sweep back to the center, and then just fold forward. You can grab ankles inside, outside. You can bring your hands back behind you and take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. One more full deep breath here. And then very gently bring the hands back underneath. We're going to open up the right toes. I'm going to walk over there nice and easy and take the left hand to the lower right leg. I'm going to bend into that elbow and come down. As I traction this, I'm getting a nice stretch to that left rib wall. Right hand to the low back, pressing and opening. I can feel a deep stretch into that left shoulder, big time. And stop to bring the right hand forward. Again, bend into that left elbow and just grab the head. And that torso as you twist open to the right. Good, really open up into that left shoulder, engage into the left leg. One more full deep breath. And then very, very gently undo the twist. Walk both hands to the center. Nice, heel toe in a little bit. Soften into the knees. And come gently down into a nice squat. Some of you may be able to descend right down onto your sitting bones from your squat. I have to do mine a little bit differently. So go ahead and find the sitting bones. Lengthen the legs out. Give them a nice shake. Welcome back to earth. Nice softness into the knee. Lift up nice and tall. Both arms up. And on an exhale, we're just going to take and melt the left hand to the lower right leg. And then spin and bring the right arm back behind us. Good, and open. Very gently bring that right arm back up to the sky, left arm, and let's switch sides. And open. Good. Tuck in that left shoulder blade. Nice external rotation. Blade into the legs. And then inhale, both arms come up. And exhale, roll all the way down. Oh, safely made it to the earth. Bend into the right knee and the left knee. Right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest. And right into full happy baby knees. Rock side to side as you release the back. Bring it into stillness and allow yourself to draw both knees right up above the hips, feet out from the knees. Bring the arms to rest outside of the thighs, right here. Nice, and we're just going to allow ourselves, please, to take a few breaths here. Imprint the low back. If you want, place a hand behind your head and just feel the warmth of the core. Play with the toes. Bring the feet right in line. Another couple breaths, just warming the core. Good. And then very gently bring the head down. Right foot down, left foot down, walk the heels back. Widen your feet together. They can be together or incrementally apart. Hip width of the mat. Make sure you're in alignment. And on an exhale, press up into your version of bridge pose this morning. Breathing fully and completely. On an in-breath, bring the right arm up and overhead. And feel a nice opening. Really tap that right arm down so that you can feel the squareness and the engagement of the right shoulder and the right glute up in the sky. Good. So now switch. Right comes down, left comes overhead, stretching through the left side wall. Keep the hips squared. Feel the engagement. Rise a little higher. Good. And then bring left arm all the way down, back down. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, glide the spine down, disc by disc or one length. Allow yourself to heel toe the feet in together and hook the knees up into the chest, please. Allow the right leg to lengthen all the way out. Use the right hand to grab the left knee. Bring the inner left foot onto the right inner thigh. Allow yourself to roll the right toes towards the right. And then find a nice stretch, bringing left arm up overhead, or maybe not all the way overhead. Just finding a nice length from the left fingertips to the left knee. Use the right hand to compress the left knee down and away from your heart. You can roll your head over to the right and slowly bring it back up to the sky and a little bit over to the left. Take a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Bring the crown of the head back to neutral. Release that left arm to a safe space. Head is already in neutral, and very slowly roll back onto the back. Hug the left knee in. And then gently bring it down. Hug the right knee into the chest. Stretch out the left leg. Make sure you're in alignment. If you need, look forward. Come back down. Take a full in-breath. And use that left hand to bring the right knee over to the left. Use the left hand to compress down. Turn the head to the right. And on an in-breath, stretch right arm up and overhead. Take some nice deep breaths here. In and out. Move the head, not move the head. But feel the stretch all the way across the body. Upper torso, down through the legs. And then very gently bring the arm to a safe space. Head back to neutral. Right knee up into the chest, and then the left. Allow yourself to do anything else that you might need to do before we come into Shavasana. And then settle in for Shavasana. Take your time, find some nice deep breaths, please. Breathing in, hold the breath. And then breathing out. Nice long breath. Adding to that, take a full in breath. Feel the softness of the eyes. Hold the breath. Begin to just dive into that inner peace. And then a nice long exhale out. And then allow the breath to just find its own natural rhythm. And begin to focus on the quality of just the exhalation. Notice how the body and the mind naturally relax the tension and dissipate their holding as you exhale. So feel a nice softening and dipping deeper into a sense of peace with each exhale. As the exhalation comes to its finish, do you notice the pause? A moment of complete stillness right before you inhale. How does the body react to this silence? Just continue to watch the exhalation. A couple more breaths. Just imagine on each exhalation increasing that reserve of peace, building a reservoir from which to draw, from which to share. Now that you've explored the natural pauses at the base of the exhalations, begin to intuitively elongate those pauses so they last from 1 to 2 seconds. Only if it feels safe. And see if perhaps these moments of deep surrender at the bottom of the exhalations will bring you into a more profound peace. Filling that inner cup fully and completely with a deep sense of profound peace. Joining in with that intention to be the catalyst, the conduit, the hollow bamboo that as you leave your mat today exudes and radiates and inspires peace. And then begin to deepen the breath and allow the inhalation to outpace the exhalation. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes and begin to add a sense of exuberance to this container of peace, this huge reservoir, this container, this limitless amount of peace created. Begin to move larger muscles. Reawaken. And then roll over onto one side. And feel the grace of this extent of peace created. Gently bring it up to the sitting bones, please. And draw the palms to the heart. wherever you are at in your path, streaming through this life, and whatever modality accompanies your healing and awakening journey. Feel the deep sense of peace created in this practice. I send my most powered intention and prayer for total inspiration, and we weave it and wave it through mankind. Peace. And I thank you for your contribution to the overall heightened way of living, to creating peace, to be that peace, as Gandhi says. May we encourage and allow each other to shine and radiate and inspire peace. Namaste.